I want to share two of my favorite kitchen products with you. These are everyday things that we use all the time. The first one is these compost bags. They fit perfectly in my OXO compost countertop container, and I have them on subscription. I use them all the time. We found a few other uses for them too, in fact. Sometimes we use them for when we empty our cat's litter box, or if we run out of bags for when we take our dog on a walk, then we'll use them for poop bags. But they've been really great. They don't rip, and they don't bleed or leak very easily. And one of my favorite features of these bags is that they have handles on them, just like a standard shopping bag would. So that was really important to me because I like to tie it closed when I empty it and before I put it in my green waste can. And that helps like contain the mess and keep my can from getting like so disgusting and smelly so fast. So I have found that to be a really valuable feature to me. It also helps for when my kids are carrying it out, that it's just easier to carry and your fingers are touching clean handles instead of a dirty bag, and that's been really valuable to us. So I take them out and I put them into my OXO countertop compost bin here, and you can see that it fits perfectly into that can. And then this ring goes here to hold the bag in, which I think is a fantastic feature, because in a lot of other ones, they don't have anything to keep the bag in place, and then you put stuff in here and then the bag falls inside on top of everything instead of, then you're just like constantly wrestling with it, touching it, it gets dirty and gross. This way, it keeps the bag in place and it keeps the handles clean for when you're gonna empty it. And then the lid goes right on top there. I really like this lid because it stays open really easily, and it also, everything on this container is really easy to clean. This comes apart, it just kind of like snaps off. So if stuff gets stuck down in there or in the tracks in there, then you can take the whole thing apart and wash every single part of the container and the lid and the closures. And then the handle is my next favorite part of this bin. It's really sturdy, and if my bag is too full and heavy, and usually when these kinds of bags get too heavy or full or wet, then they can be prone to leak. So when that happens and we haven't emptied it as frequently as we should have, then we can pick up the whole entire container and carry it out to our green waste bin before we tie the bag closed and empty it. That way we're not carrying it through the house and risking it like breaking open and leaking all over the place. So that's one of my favorite, two of my favorite kitchen items, and I think they go really well together. And I've actually accidentally broken a lid on this one time, so I've repurchased it once. I didn't even look at anything else because I'm so happy with it. And then these bags have just been great. I love having them on hand. So I definitely recommend subscribing to these. You'd be surprised how many uses you might find for them.